Alright, YouTube. This lighting is going to be terrible. I apologize already. I'll do what I can. So, my new saddlebag showed up today. Haven't opened the box yet. I'll do that in a minute. But I wanted to take a quick video and show the stock saddlebags versus the 5-inch extended saddlebags. If you don't know, I have air ride on this. I have it all the way full right now, so what I'll do is I'll just step around a little bit, try and give you a side profile shot. I mean, the sun's right there. Right there. Try and hide over here. See if I can zoom this out. There we go. There you can see the exhaust all the way up. You can see how much the exhaust is showing from the saddlebag, and I will let the air out, making a little short clip to be spliced together. All right, air's out, fan's going. It's a hot one today. That's how the bike looks laid out all the way. I'll give you one more quick walk around here for comparison. You can see how much closer that is to the ground. It's laid down pretty far. But this isn't a comparison of the air ride. This is a comparison of the new saddlebags. So let's see how they look. I'll go open that box now. There's the box. Let's see how it looks. We'll cut carefully. With a very dull razor blade. Should be good enough. Alright. Oh, hit a button on my phone. Screwed it up. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. Looks like it's packaged pretty well. Divider. These bags. The lids are on them. So we'll go ahead and tear one of those open and we'll have a look. Here we are. Denim black, as expected. Some rough spots there. I mean, what do you expect? I didn't mention that these are the cheap ones from Amazon. Of course. Flip them over here. Yeah, it looks good. A little my sweat on there. I'm already putting my handprints on there. I don't want the chrome hardware and the chrome latch here. I currently have black on my bike, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my factory lids and my factory hardware unless it really looks off, because my bike, before I purchased it, it sat out a lot outside all summer long, and the year that I bought, as a matter of fact. Shoe fly. So I wouldn't be surprised if the denim doesn't line up. See a little bit of a wave there. Overall, for what it is and what it costs, I think I'm gonna like it. Now, I did get a response to a comment too. These edgings could have been cut much better, but it's kind of wavy. You might not be able to see it, but I could feel it. And I could see it too. I did get a response from a question that I asked on Amazon about, I think I was asking about swapping out the hardware, and somebody had mentioned that the paint on it is really soft. I don't even know if that's just the plastic, if it's actually painted. This might be the color that they're molding it. I don't know. Maybe it is paint. either way, obviously I'm not going to have, not COVID, I swear. Obviously I'm not going to have the red stripes here. I'll talk about that in a later video or maybe in another clip. But anyways, I'm going to start swapping out the hardware and we'll get these things put on. Okay, super simple here. Basically there's 6 screws. Right, there's a strap that helps support the top of the bag. There's 2 screws here. We're screwed in here. Right here. The other ones are out there and out here. So that's it. I did this piece first, then I took those last 2 out and the thing fell apart. So it fell into 2 pieces, I should say. It hasn't fallen apart. So now I plan to reuse my factory bag. I'm going to keep this hardware. I feel like it's unnecessary to change it out. I did check these to make sure that they were all tight and they were snug. I probably gave most of them another quarter turn, but there's the bag. Some funky residue inside, but I'll clean it up. Alright, time to go get the other one, take it apart. Alright, so I wasn't going to change out the hardware. I wound up doing it. Here's the new hardware. Reason being, when I tried to close the lid, it was under a lot of tension. Now I probably could have loosened these and messed with it. I have the new lid on here now. I could have loosened them and messed around with them, but I decided if I'm going to mess with these already, I might as well take the stock hardware off of here as well. So that's what I did. I got these all started. These were a little snug. These back ones fit nice, pretty loose. And then once it was loose, I closed the lid, locked the latch. After the lock was latched, I tightened up this hardware in the front. I took it off to test it, closed it back down, tightened up the hardware in the rear, took it off and tested it. So that's where we're at. I ended up using the Harley hardware here as well. Alright, here's the other comparison video. Terrible lighting again, obviously. So you can see that bag. I might be able to get it back here in the shadow actually. I don't know if it'll help. So these are the 5-inch extended bags from Amazon. I can't remember the brand, but there's your difference. I think they look pretty good. The opening is as big as I expected it to be. I think these are 4-inch megaphone style exhausts. I believe they're 4-inch. Go a little bigger probably. Here's your side profile. I like it. I like it a bunch. I think it looks sharp. Now you'll see obviously the red lines on the stock side cover. I've got a couple choices. If you aren't familiar, John Deere Blitz Black spray paint matches denim black. And I can show you, if you look at the fender or the top, this is a Amazon lower in denim black, and then the crash bar, that used to be gloss black. I painted that with John Deere Blitz Black. The trick with it is, the more coats you put on it, the shinier it is. The horn there, I painted that black. John Deere Blitz Black again. So you want to use light coats and as little coats, as few coats as possible. I used a whole bunch of heavy primer on this bar, so that's why it's not quite as dull. But you know, really it's just not noticeable. If I can zoom all the way out. No, I guess not. Anyways, that's that. Since I'm right here, just get this in one shot. Let's see. Going down. There it is laid out. Now it's standing, obviously it's straight up and down on that motorcycle stand. When it's laid over, that's going to be pretty close to touching the ground. Let's see if I can put this out here. Maybe you can see a little better there. I don't know. This is a train wreck. But anyways, that's it. I can tell. You may be able to tell in the video. The lower portion of the saddlebag is a little more denim color than the top, because it hasn't been washed. When you wash denim, the more you wash it, the shinier it gets, so you have to try not to scrub it. And this one, like I said before, was kind of neglected, and there's some signs of that. My last denim black Harley looked like, but I can see the difference between the lid of the bag and the bottom of the bag, and the side cover and the bottom of the bag. Another reason I wanted to keep the top is my son rides with me. He's 8, and his feet can barely touch those pegs, which means his legs are resting on top of the saddlebag. And also, when he gets on and off, he's not so good about not sliding over the top of the saddlebag with his jeans or his buttons on his jeans and scratching it up. And there's plenty of evidence of that. They've come out pretty well. I don't even know if there's a good one. I don't even know if they'll show up on camera. There's quite a few spots. But another reason I wanted to keep these factory lids up there, so when he gets bigger, or if he stops riding with me or whatever, if I'm selling the bike, who knows what, I could put the other lids on so they'll match. All right, that's gonna be it. Just gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go work on the other one, get it swapped over, be done with this project. All right, folks, last video. So here they are, both of them on. I waited for the sun to set for quite a while. I have both of the factory lids on there like I talked about. Fit on there pretty nice. I think it looks good from the side. I'm building some new ramps, repurposing those aluminum ends there from my previous ramps from a long time ago. But here it is. I like it. I think it looks sharp. I still think I'd like to get those side covers, the extended side covers. I mean, I remember this bike when it came out in 2014, and I liked it then. Looked at a lot of baggers. I think it'd be fun to kind of set this one up similar to the way they were in 2014. Not looking for the latest, greatest. I'm not going to rake it, stretch the front end, anything like that. But that's it. I'll drop it down here. We'll close this one out. There goes. I'll just go brown in reverse. I think it looks pretty damn good. I don't know if I could zoom out. Not really. Sorry. Guess I could zoom in. Here's a straight behind shot. Sunset in the background. Pipes are pretty well centered in there too. I didn't adjust them or mess with them, change anything. I just put them on. So there it is. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. If I didn't cover something that you're interested in, shoot me a comment. I will get back to you. But one more thing I was going to point out here, might have to, because this is something I was curious about and I was watching videos on, is how the, if I get my hand up here far enough, how the gap looked here. And I think it doesn't look that bad, really. I don't know if I can really kind of get down level on it or show you what the reality looks like. It doesn't look that bad. I wasn't sure if I was going to need to get an extended lower fairing, rear fairing, whatever it's called. But I don't intend to. Next thing is going to be a tour pack. I think I've settled on the chopped tour pack. The Razor, I believe, definitely looks much better. But I think the chopped tour pack is the way to go. I need the space. When the weather's nice, my son's riding with me a lot. I take him to school, take him to the gym, and pick him up from school and that sort of thing. And if I'm on the bike and I plan on riding it to work, it'd sure be nice to have have the extra space, especially with this gym bag. I'll have my backpack, my laptop, whatever I need for work, and then he'll have his backpack for school, his gym bag at school. And when I pick him up, there's just not enough room. These extended bags, I think, might actually they'll help more than I was expecting. It's deeper in there than I was expecting it to be. Save your she said jokes. So the next thing will probably be a tour pack. I'm looking for one used. If I could find one, I'll paint it like I talked about a little bit ago. I'll paint it myself, put it on there. And I would like to take some long trips. Where we're going, for example, for this trip, heading up to Michigan, I would like to ride my bike up to Michigan. I'd like to take some longer trips on it. So anyways, I'll stop jabbering. Let me know what you think. Hope y'all are having a great day. Hope everybody's enjoying the beginning of their weekend. See y'all again soon.